Yo, what's going on, my people? It's your big homie Crooks the Great, aka CTG, and I'm back at you guys with another banger of an Undisputed video. And in today's video, we're going to touch on one of the biggest issues that I've seen the community having with Undisputed, and I'm going to show you guys how to work around that so that way you guys can be successful in Undisputed. Now, the biggest issue that I've been seeing the community has with Undisputed is going to be that there's no practice mode. If you guys have watched your favorite content creators play this game live, you will have seen there is no bona fide practice mode for you to go and hone your skills in, right? So the way to work around this is going to be using Quick Fight. So when you click on to Undisputed for the first time, you're going to come over here and hit Quick Fight. And then you're going to come in here and you're going to select your fighters, right? So for this instance, we're going to use Roy Jones Jr. and we're going to take on Canelo Alvarez. Now, the thing that Undisputed does here that does allow you to get have some resemblance of a practice mode is going to be that they give you these rules right here for your match, for your boxing match against the computer. So how you're going to want to do this is if your difficulty here is set to intermediate, or if it's set to pro or undisputed, more kudos to you. You're going to want to turn it to amateur. Then you're going to want to go down here to the rounds, and you're going to put them to 15. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to make the AI throw less punches. They're not going to be as reactive of things. They're going to kind of simulate an inert opponent that you would have, say, in like UFC, in like a UFC practice mode, where you can just go in and, hit against an opponent that just stands there. They're pretty much going to be resembling that. They're not going to move that much. They're not going to be cutting a lot of angles. They're not going to be looking to counter every single shot you throw. They're going to be in there basically to just be a punching bag for you to work on your skills. And why you set the rounds to 15 is because you're going to want a longer fight, right? And you guys got to remember, these are 3-minute rounds. So the more of them you have, the better. And you can also come down here and set the relative time to 1x, so it makes the rounds a little bit slower. You can lower the damage multiplier to keep your opponent from getting KO'd. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can work for even longer without the worry about knocking them out. You can decrease or increase the stamina multiplier. The referee leniency and the max penalties, unless you're going in there trying to headbutt your opponent, really aren't going to make that much of a difference. And then you're going to hit fight, right? So it's going to bring you into the gym here for us. And this is where you're going to want to come and hone in your skills, right? You're going to want to practice your footwork. You're going to want to practice your in and out. And look at that. My opponent literally is not really doing too much. So I can work on my footwork. I can work on my combos, right? I can work on my body work. I can work on my lunges, which Roy Jones doesn't have very good ones, but you can work on your lunges, So this is what's gonna take place of practice mode for you. And this is where you're gonna want to come in and do a lot of your work. You're gonna want to work on your combos, practice your footwork, and just an FYI to you, I would highly recommend you guys coming into Quick Fight and doing exactly what I'm saying before you jump into an online fight. Because as you guys seen up at the top, my record gets tracked if you jump onto a ranked fight. And even in online Quick Fight, the better your record, the more, not the better the record, the more easier it's going to be for you. The better prepared you are, the more wins you're going to get straight off the rip. So come into Quick Fight, put these settings on, and treat it like practice mode and really just drill footwork, because footwork, I feel like, is a thing that's not been talked about enough. Drill your combinations and drill angles. Angles, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be the key to having success in Undisputed, because I can tell you, being an elite level striker coming from another combat sports game in UFC 5, it can be really, really frustrating when you don't understand which way to move your head, which way to circle into, so that way you don't absorb a lot of these broken mechanic power shots that are taking place in the game. especially if you're a heavyweight player. So once you get used to that, and once you drill your combinations and stuff like that, you're going to want to, you can throw in the towel, or you can return to the fighter select, and then increase the way that the computer is playing you. Increase it to intermediate, increase it to pro, increase it to undisputed. So that way you get kind of a feel for what an opponent is going to do against you in an online fight. It really is. Mind you, I get it. The computer is going to read things because it's an AI and it knows what you're inputting and stuff like that. But it's going to simulate as close to a real person as you're going to get. So I would use that. And where in UFC 5, I would tell a lot of people to go into quick fight. I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend going into quick fight, into offline quick fight, and then playing against your friends. Go and play against your friends, lab, work on things, and then go into online quick fight. That's going to be the best way for you to pick up and hone your skills on this game, really, honestly. But all right, my people, that's it for the video. Let me know if there's any specific way that you guys go about training. What are you guys doing? Is there a way that I didn't talk about that you're able to replicate a practice mode? Let me know in the comment section, and let me know what you guys think of Undisputed overall now that you guys have gotten a chance to play it and it's been out for over 24 hours. But all right, my people, that's it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button if you're new, as well as slap that like button, so that way this video does get tossed into the YouTube algorithm, and it helps all of the newer players from day one really be able to hone in their skills, so that way they're not just going in online ranked or in online quick fight and just getting massacred and then not wanting to play the game anymore. But until next time, my people, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from, and I will see you guys in the next video.